So, this is how you know that you're voting for the right future president. You can't trust anybody who can't kick back a cold one with your fellow commanders and chiefs. You know, if you couldn't drink with your fellow commander in the UK or the French or the Japan. No, yeah. I understand. I've had problems with alcohol for like 20 years, so I understand some people can't handle it, which is sometimes me. Winners and losers, Zoomers and boomers. Anybody who's still watching this, you know, you get lied to as a kid. I don't know. I mean, it's like, it'd be great if it was all like peaceful like it is here on the island, and we just lived in a wonderful future where we didn't have to push a button. But part of life is struggle. So there's going to be winners and losers. And I really liked Jordan Peterson's previous book, 12 Rules for Life, at least the first chapter, where it talks about you're a fucking lobster, and if you give a defeated lobster some SSRIs, he will feel strong and more powerful. So tricks your brain on the hierarchy. You know, what good would life be without winners and losers? Yet, you know, I think I've operated a lot of my life in just fear and being lazy. So it's like, also like, I'm realizing being angry can actually be a really good thing. I think I've avoided being angry for a long time because I know when I get angry, I could hurt somebody. I have, hit people before, but very rarely. I'm much more likely to just yell you the fuck out. 95% of the time, I'm just gonna fucking yell at you. And run away, maybe. Or not run away. But that's the thing I'm realizing lately. It's like running away since my attack happened 2 years ago, since my attack happened when I got hit. I'm realizing that maybe running away from a fight is not the best thing. I gotta whip out my phone next time. Just whip it out. You're on candid camera. But seriously, Zoomers, boomers. So, what's my advice? If anyone is still watching this fucking thing, I don't know, man. I'm 35 years old. I'm kind of a loser, or I am a loser. And I'm fat, and I still live with my mom. I live with my mom thing, not so bad during the COVID times. But this is when all of us have to grow up. I have to super grow up at 35, and if you're 15 or under me, in any age level, you gotta grow the fuck up right now. Because, masks and stuff required sometimes, sure. But sure as heck, if we as Americans weren't so fucking fat, there'd be a lot less COVID deaths. Not saying there would be none, but there'd be a fucking lot less. And it's not entirely everybody's fault. I mean, we live in this consumer culture where it's like, this is what you want, right? You want content. You gotta sell content. You gotta, America. But it's like, winners and losers, right? So YouTube says I'm a winner because I'm allowed to keep my channel. Yet my friend, his channel got destroyed. This spammer thing. And they won't give him any reason at all. They have declared he's a loser. They are the arbiter of what is good and what is not good. And that's the thing I don't like about corporations and religions and reality. And, I am definitely privileged because of the soldiers who have given their lives. And I don't think about that very often. I really don't, which is fucking shocking. To protect my ability to bitch and to consume high-calorie things in excess, if I wish. But freedom has a choice. Freedom has a consequence. If you just say yes, 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 trust me, I know. I did it for 15, 20 years. I mean, I worked on and off during those times, but I never had a steady job. Because I always thought, we're all gonna die anyway, and we're all gonna just turn into fungus and recycle into the earth, and there's no God. So yeah, I can see why there's a thing to religion, but a lot of it was just fear. I was just like I saw death images of people die dead in a car crash. Yeah, see, there's the desire to swig more. But the thing is, it has an effect. It has an effect if you just drink a little bit, just like medications, just like every fucking drug. Alright. I don't know what I'm ranting about. I'm ranting because I need a video, because I need content. This one actually looks good. I should do more content from the woods right here. I mean, I dug into this wood stump here a little bit, which is I was like, no, the stump. But then I'm like, these people going around the island chopping down trees. And that's what the winner loser thing is. It's like, I thought that I could just be sort of somewhat angry, or I could get angry and then just go, ooh, I'm a victim. But like, you cannot be a fucking victim your entire fucking life. You can. I mean, I sort of was for a while, and I sort of still am, but at some point you gotta start doing some hard fucking work on yourself. And that's, I've been watching Loki, because that just came out, and that's really good, and I like it because it's like, he sees, he's kind of like me. A lot of people can associate with Loki. He's a very angry person, and then when he sees that, he's just been lashing out at people for years, he feels really sad and depressed about that, and then he wants to, I presume, fix what he's the horrible things that have happened, as a result of the choices that he's made. And I've never murdered anybody, to my knowledge. I say that because, like, people sleepwalk, and I don't think I've ever sleepwalked. But like, what if I'm a robot? I'm just for the CIA, and I'm programmed to go overseas or something. But I'm not. I hope. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, what is life? What is reality? That's what I loved about Westworld. It's like, what is reality? And last night I had a nightmare, and it was like I was gasping for air in real life, but I had an alien in the dream. In the dream, I was like, I was drunk, and I was not sure where I was and stuff. So I figured this is kind of a wake-up dream. Hey, Haley, you got to change your life. But it was more than that, because there was an alien in the dream too, and it had like a head that was like. And it was weird. They were like 3 feet tall in my dream, but I don't think they're all that short. But yeah, life's fucked up, I don't think I could really be president, but after Trump was president, fuck it, I feel like, even though I'm somewhat of a bad person, I'm still a better person than Trump, so I could do a better job than Trump, which is a really fucking low bar. And I liked some of what he did. Like, a lot of people like some of what he did. I don't think the election was fake. Maybe it was. That's the thing. Like, people don't want to fucking change unless they have a fucking reason to change. Because people tell me people don't change. People don't change. But your cells and your biology and everything changes. And if there's some time travelers saying what the timeline should be, or some god, saying what reality should be, that's kind of fucked up in a way. I mean, I sort of accept it, I more accepted it's the time traveler thing than the God thing, because the God thing is like, you're destined, everything is just like God's will. But it's like, if you choose to become a maniac and kill people, was that God's will? I mean, that doesn't make sense. Or God allowed you to choose, what the fuck, it's like, what the fuck? But yeah, life's pretty crazy, and I think I could lead this company of the United States to greatness. But, the thing is, like, why can't we just talk? It's like, if I said a certain word or something, I'd immediately be labeled a racist. And it's like, that's kind of a good thing, because, like, we're getting someplace as a society, we're respecting other people's beliefs. But at the same time, it's fucking not. It's like, no. How come, what shade color of skin do you have to be allowed to say that word, either in your own rap songs or singing someone else's rap song? And yeah, I think it's a legitimate argument to have, because it's like, isn't the real thing that we should like try to respect each other and not like attack each other for what they say, but more like what they do, But I mean, it's kind of good, I do want to achieve this more peaceful society, but I feel like we're getting to this hybrid state. That's me. I'm a hybrid, where it's like I can have this persona of me that's angry, like in Rust, where it's just like Rust, man. Like Rust, that video game. It's like, it's winner take all. It's winner fucking take all. And like this whole be nice to everybody thing, that's not true. I'm 35 years old, and I don't have a kid. And one of my friends has a kid. One of the Sven Co-op devs as a kid, and it's like, isn't that, if this is me, if I'm accepting that it's mostly atheism and maybe aliens, and maybe one of the gods might be right, it's still savage down here, and you have to make savage choices. But I've been afraid of like STDs so much in my life, because my mom, God bless her soul, even though I'm not sure if I believe in God or not, that's what I want my presidential position to be, like, it's not my I could believe in Jesus Christ or God or not. It's not up to me. That's a personal decision. It's up to you. It's like, what? Why am I saying that? No, I'm agreeing. Yeah, but that's what alcohol does. I've only had like this much. And did I smoke any marijuana today? I did. I did smoke some marijuana about an hour and a half ago. I'm running out of content. It's just so annoying. It's like content. It's YouTube. It's just this fucking arbiter of what's right and what's not. It's fucking annoying because like I am so happy to be past 2,000 subscribers. Yet YouTube can just Thanos. I can't snap very well. That was better. Can Thanos snap you out of existence? And you don't really have any recourse because no one uses Odyssey. I have an Odyssey account. I'll try to link it, but almost no one follows me on it. I got like one follower. Thank you, one follower. It's like YouTube is just this giant monopoly. It's almost a religion in itself, and it's like it curbs your speech and how you say things and how you think. You know, I gotta give it to YouTube the plus because they've left me on the platform, but it's almost like they don't want to remove me from the platform because they're afraid I'll go crazy. And it's like, that's not cool for either of us. Why can't you just relax your fucking rules? Why can't you be cool, YouTube, like you used to be? But you suck that corporate cock just like everybody else. Winner take all, just like Rust. And I'm starting to realize that real life is more like Rust. Like we pretend with this respect level on top that the presidents have and respect in society, but everything below, you're all savage fucking monsters, okay? I know it, you know it, because all of the things that get the most content, ping backs, or I'm worried that the video camera's gonna run out of time here. Sex. It's all sex and boobs and semen and penises and pussies and asses and all that stuff. Faces and everything, because that's the content on my channel that gets the most views. It's fucking keywords with sexy and everything, and it's just fucking annoying because you try to follow YouTube's rules, you try to make something sexy, or if people love violence, you try to make something that's newsworthy and violent, and you get a takedown for terrorism because your video reporting about Palestine and Israel was a bit too spicy. Now I can understand why they said that, because I got 700 views in like a couple hours, so that was nice. But I guess people were maybe sharing it on like websites that were, you know, not too friendly, I would guess, you know, that would perhaps incite people. So I get it. Like, free speech isn't free. You will have consequences to your speech. But at the same time, don't we have to like let people have the ability to even talk? I mean, I kind of fucked up earlier. I just like, someone said something I didn't like, you know, there's something like, they implied that 6 billion people on the planet are gonna go to hell forever because you don't believe my religion. I'm paraphrasing. I don't like it when people say that sort of shit. It makes me very fucking angry. The hubris, the fucking hubris of it. It makes me fucking furious. And that's why, like, if I ever was president or even took like a council thing, I'm not gonna say I'm Christian just because, you know, you have to say it. I'm a tiny bit Christian because going to church and praying to Jesus, I like The Simpsons too. Please don't hurt me, Jesus. It's like, that's the thing though. It's like now you're under Jesus. Now you're doing your entire life under his approval. And most of the time, the good stuff, you focus on the good stuff, it helps a lot. It helped me drink less for a while. But then when people start to say, like, your mom's gonna go to fucking hell, or paraphrase that, or say that in so many ways, that makes me really pessimistic and angry and sad. And yeah, it's like, why? But yeah, it's like, on YouTube, you don't even get a time to breathe because it's either your memory card's going to run down because you're in a rural area like me, you're always competing, and it's like people aren't going to watch if you're just silent, not getting your point through, not entertaining enough. It's all fucking bullshit, but that's life, and you make the best of it you can. And I feel pretty good today because I've ranted into the camera twice, and I'm maybe going to get some good content, some views. But the thing is, like, I should be doing other things in my life than ranting into videos and trying to be famous, because I've tried that for like 15 years, 20 years, and that hasn't worked too well. So I am gardening more. That's a plus. and I'm outside, and I'm walking, so I don't know how long I'm going to stay off Discord. It seems like after I have one of these blow-ups, I feel embarrassed. Even though that time I was just slightly stoned, I hadn't had any alcohol, but I was hungover. Yeah, that's it. When the guy said the comment, it just drove me off. Anyway, I don't think me and that Discord were a good match anyway. Very nice people there, though. I just don't think it was a good match for me, because I like to spam my content everywhere, and it just felt like a very personal Discord. And I'm not really a personal kind of guy. I'm like an asshole, and I like to broadcast things. And that's probably why some people don't like me. Maybe that's why some people like me. I don't like that about myself in particular, but it's like I feel like people have a need to know certain information. But also I realize there are lines, and you generally shouldn't tell other people's secrets. In general, I get that. I would not like people to tell my secrets in general. But the thing is, like, I guess I realize that we're all just fucking pathetic molecules. So it's like we're all really made of shit. So it's like every secret is made of shit, and we are shit. And so that's kind of okay in a way, because it's like I will fucking die, you will die, everything will die, and maybe someone in the future will watch this and go, wow, that person was so serious and hard on themselves, yet they could have lived a very fulfilling life, just being more honest with themselves or trying a bit harder. And that's another thing, if you're still listening, you got to try fucking hard. You got to be angry enough, I think. I don't want to like inspire people to be angry and commit crimes. That's fucking wrong. In general, unless you're saying that Taiwan is free. I think that's a crime in China. That's the thing. You have to be. I think for me, it's like you got to be angry enough to change, to do something positive with it. And for me, it's ranting into a camera. So that's really helped a lot. But at the same time, it's not a final solution. Oops, I said final solution. Anyway, yeah, I'm worried about my timer running out and how big this file is going to be. And yeah, it's like I'd love to stream on Twitch, but it's just like at the same time, it's like more and more and more. People want more and more and more bandwidth, more content. And at some point, I have to, go, maybe I could just be Cryokeen and not constantly go for a higher subscriber count. I got 2,000 subscribers. Maybe I should just stop for a while. But part of like me being alive is like, constantly seeing that growth, and I get that, but that also like corrupts people, like constant growth, constant money flow. Why can't you just be fucking humble? And I try to be humble, and that helps me a lot more. And when I want things or people upset me, then that makes me upset, I guess. Yeah, life's a crock of shit, and then you die. That's kind of what I think. But maybe there's a god or religion or something, or maybe the aliens are evil, and they're saying, come on, Haley, get more upset so you make a ranty video so we can jack off to your video. And it's like, I'm honored, but it also sucks because it's the Loosh theory, that the evil aliens are created us and are feeding off our negative emotions. Sure, why not? Seems more realistic than mainstream religions to me, with the fucking torturous reality. I mean, right now I don't feel so tortured. I feel rather nice, but I know there's torture coming. I know there's pain coming, But I guess the thing is, if you're a little smarter than me, or you're like a normal person, you'll realize that working a job, getting fired isn't the worst thing in the world. You just try, you get fired, you try again, and eventually, hopefully, you'll get a job you can like, and then you get money, and then you get a wife, and then you have sex, and then you have kids, and then you die, and then it happens all over again. Like, woo! But it's like, why can't we just like admit that that's life? Like, why do we have to be guided by all this religious shit? We're so terrified of our own mortality that we're not even willing to discuss that there isn't a super god. Or if there is a super god, he allows really horrible shit. So we got to make the best we can on Earth, not because of fear, but I guess love. Oh shit! That's the Sandia A. Lamau thing. I mean, I'm gonna be pretty upset if Sandia is lying to me and weren't real. But I also know that I'm kind of volatile, at least this stage of my life, and hopefully not forever. But probably one of the reasons I can't be president, because of the anger problems. But I'll work on them. I guess it's always good to have goals outside your reach, right? Because you're always striving. But it's also a pain in the ass to always watch my language, or if I'm nice to some, or always nice to people, always proper, always put on the fucking right face, because one day I could blah 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 blah. And that's kind of wrong, That's the YouTube capitalist mentality, Here it is. It's melting. Come on, closer. Make better views. Work harder. Work harder, Cuckwazy. Work harder. And yeah, so that's life. 2010, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. Aliens! Oh shit, it's still going? There's no alien reveal? No! But I will surely release as many alien files and disclosure as we can handle. Because, anyway, I was saying about Sandia, they know I'm volatile, so, like, if they revealed themselves to me right now in person, I might be too shocked. I have to get on a regular schedule, like I'm trying to, which I've been actually doing better lately, other than the drinking too much thing. Yeah, and there's a spider on top of the phone. But anyway, I hope they're real, because I'll be really upset if I've been lied to for 5 years, like every other religion, which Sandia kind of is. They say they're not, but until there's proof, they're kind of a religion. I know they're not really a religion, but it's like I get upset at people like Neil deGrasse Tyson for like fucking being so negative, so skeptical, but being extremely skeptical has helped humanity progress forward. So I suppose being negative all the time in some ways is good, but I think life's pretty shitty if you can't be open to the possibility of things you can't explain, or that there are things that you just can't understand. And I still try to understand the things that I can't understand, and that drives me crazy, but I'd rather be driven a little crazy or have, paradoxes in my brain about, does the universe loop over and over again? Are we all repeating this? Rather than just be lied to or told a lie. I mean, I get it. Sometimes you have to lie to people, but why can't we lie just a little less? Are we that terrified? Does the lie protect us from sheer terror? I guess that's what religion has been. But if we're to actually interact with other extraterrestrial aliens, I don't know how many of us are really ready. Like, I'm almost cognitively ready, but physically, I don't want to freak out and stuff. And also there's a part of me that's like, the not good part of me that wants to be right, fuck you, God lovers and everything, and Muslims, and I don't just mean, I just mean I just go there because those are the main two religions. I've really nothing against either religion, more just aspects of and certain extreme points of view. But I'm afraid to criticize the Muslim religion. I'm terrified. That's not right. That's not right. I should not be terrified to criticize something. Why would you set up your religion to just make people like get incensed when you question it? I mean, like, it's almost like AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, which has kind of helped me and kind of totally fucking not. All right, well, I hope the people who actually watched this thing fully enjoyed it. I know I did. Have a good day. I'm sorry for yelling at people. I forgot to mention I burned my fingers last night getting pizza out of the oven, so that's partially why I've been in such a crabby mood. But it was kind of a good thing in a way, because it's like I'm mortal, I'm not a machine. I didn't think I was a machine, but scars, life gives scars. Is life worth living without scars? I've consumed so much food in my life that have I really lived? Part of that is my fault. It's the American thing. We allow people to just sell completely addictive shit. I think at very least, like, we should sell things to people like low, maybe we should definitely decriminalize marijuana in all 50 states, 51 states, whatever. But we should put warning labels on these things, like cigarettes. They fucking are to people like me and pretty much all Americans, since we're all getting fat. All right, you guys have a good one. Sorry for ranting. Sorry, not sorry. Woo!